you pass me a 14, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Right, give that a go. Fire in the hole. I began my assignment with a clear understanding of what I wanted. 2 versions of myself working on a car and passing each other an item. To assist post-production, I had a marker placed where I would have the spanner land and practice dropping it in that position. The grabbing of the wrench was one of the last effects I did. This was completed by having my top character drop it on the point, and then having a stand-in, that being my dad, drop on the same position, then lining the clips up in the timeline. Using the clip's opacity helped line the 2 clips together. The time stretch and the frame blending features were also used to extend scenes slightly to better sync up the clips where needed. The first part of post-production was splitting the footage to make 2 versions of myself. This was made possible with the masking tool within After Effects. To make the blend look seamless between the 2 clips, I took the advice from the motion array tutorial on cloning and followed along pre-existing lines to make them less noticeable. I also used the feather tool as well as the color correction effect to match the colors in the video, as most of the lighting is natural and it changes between the 2 separate shots. I originally attempted to make the character walk over by tightening the mask. However, as you can see, the mask is easily noticeable, and this wasn't what I was after. After some research and a LinkedIn learning tutorial, I decided to use rotoscoping instead. I completely rotoscoped my top character's legs and my bottom character's knee so that it would seamlessly look as if they were a part of the same clip. As there was a marker and a spanner on the floor I did not want in the final video, I removed them using the mask, clone, and paint tools. I created a subtract mask over the marker and the spanner, and using the clone tool to match the floor, and for later shots I used the eyedropper tool. As the shadows affected the color and the foot goes over the mask, I keyed the color change and the mask path to keep it invisible. The shadow over the bottom character had to be created by using the brush tool, the eyedropper tool to match the color of the shadow, and then lowering the opacity and keyframing the position and rotation to appear as a shadow.